So healing sanctuaries really stems from healing in these times, and also to bring forward the beautiful array of human beings that are part of our collective. So we're not just dancers and movers, but we're also healers, and the beauty, we just wanted to bring that forward with the beautiful colors of the flores of Día de los Muertos, and also just the reality of things, right? That sometimes we're laughing, sometimes we are grieving, sometimes we are enjoying, and sometimes we are not.
Healing in 2020 means a lot of things. It could be finding a sanctuary, whether it's in your home or with friends virtually, or practicing social distancing because it's 2020. But finding ways, I think, and reimagining ways of still connecting with each other. I think it has forced us in a way to find ways to really be with one another. And I think that's healing. I think it's also a lesson that Madre Tierra, Earth, is teaching us, that we've put a lot of damage onto her, and I think she made us pause. She made us pause, and we are here. And I think that's part of her healing, and we have to heal too with her. I think this year specifically feels like the most tumultuous year, and also given that it happens to also be the most iconic year for an election and voting and all of that. I think the amalgamation of all those things coming together, this project with Grant Park really helped us to create a space in which we could be with one another again for, since the pandemic hit. And it was itself just us being together at Griffith Park and just being with one another was healing. But I think too, conversations, talking about race, now knowing that, that we live in a racist society, and what are we going to do about it? Because we no longer can keep living this way. We are where we are. A lot of that is because of where we are.
Also, based on the photographs that we actually took, I think bringing about, right, that grief and that joy, even if it's through a photograph, that people can, or our community members, right, can see that and feel like, I feel that, I know that, right? And then they can heal, they can have their own healing sanctuary en su casa, en el parque, con sus amigos, anywhere. We are part of Dancing Diaspora Collective, and our installation is Healing Sanctuaries.
The concept of the exhibit is to highlight the beauty of Black culture, to show how we persevere through ups and downs, to show the creativity within our culture, to show the different outlets we use to overcome pain, to show how we heal, to show us in protest, to show us in joy, to show us in community, just to show us through every facet of life, as a Black American. Healing is very, very important because right now we have time to reflect. We don't have as many distractions, and I think as a community, as a nation, we have to deal with a lot of the problems that we've been ignoring.
To me, healing means whatever it is that you find comfort in. For me, it's music. For me, it's creating. It's fellowshipping with my friends. It's going out and just doing everyday things. Sometimes it is just listening to music. Sometimes it is going out there and protesting. That could be healing for me.
Definitely family, and a close core of friends who are being extremely creative in this time.
So healing is a little bit more intense, but really necessary. We've never seen a time like this with the pandemic, at least in our lifetimes, to where we can't just go do the normal distracting things that we do. So you might, reach across to different communities. Like you're a lot more tapped into, everybody's well-being. Life is a lot more precious. I think that all of us think about mortality a lot more. And so you know, you think about health, you know, you think about like, how do you feel emotionally, and especially with your mental health, because you have to sit with ourselves every day and you just have less distractions to turn to. Right now, the things that we're creating are so honest, you know, and true. I think that like people are creating things for, you know, humanity and society more so than for entertainment. You know, I feel like there's been a big shift in the world of arts, you know, like it's a serious times. Like one of my favorite quotes is from Nina Simone, where she says, "An artist's job is to reflect the times." And I feel like we're living in that moment right now.
Some of us feel hopeless because it's so much going on. It's bigger than just what's around you in your community, but it's a whole world problem.
It kind of makes me wonder, like, what kind of artist are you? Because there is no clubs to go to, it is no shows to go to and like, you know, get faded. It's kind of like we're dealing with art in such a personal way. And so the things that are coming out of this time are very profound and very moving.
What you can do is start with right here with what's around you. So for me, it's if I'm able to go out into my community and affect just a small group of people, they're able to affect another group of people, and it's just a chain reaction.
I just watched the Dave Chappelle interview with David Letterman. He brought the same thing up about living in his small hometown and starting within that community and them healing as a community. So to go along with that, yeah, with our family, our friends, and the people around us and what we do, we can start there.
Take a step back and, you know, talk to your brothers and sisters in the arts, you know, like it's a certain special connection that I think all of us artists have with one another. We're coming to you live and direct from Grand Park at the Jerry Moss Plaza at the Music Center. And my exhibit is called Soul Survivors, with these three lovely human beings right here, and we out. Yeah, 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 yeah.